one more clip.
Welcome back to Special Report. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy. Mr. President, thank you for the time
is he on a
today,
press tour or
especially
what?
on this day, to continue to do this interview.
Maybe I'll watch it later, maybe not.
President Trump said after your meeting that you disrespected him and the Vice President and all of America in the Oval Office. Do you think you did, and do you think you owe an apology to President Trump?
Thank you so much. First of all, thank you for the invitation for this dialogue, and good evening to all your country, to all Americans. I'm very thankful to Americans for all your support. You did a lot. I'm thankful to President Trump and to Congress bipartisan support. And I was always very thankful from all our people. You helped us a lot from the very beginning during 3 years of full-scale invasion. You helped us to survive. Anyway, we are strategic partners, and even in such tough dialogue, and I think we have to be very honest, and we have to be very direct to understand each other. Because
he's not bitch. He cares for his people. Okay, that's Chad. Okay, doing what the way you gotta do get for your people. Okay, it's respectable. All right.
It's very for us.
I don't know about geopolitics that much. Though. Maybe there's other shit. But.
To President Trump, and I'm with all respect that he wants to finish this war, but nobody wants to finish more than we, because we in Ukraine, we are in this war, we are in this battle, a battle for freedom, for our lives. So I'm just telling that I think that we have to be on the same side, and I hope that the president on our side together with us, and that is very important to stop Putin. And I heard from President Trump a lot of times that he will stop the war, and I hope he will, and we need to pressure him with Europe, with all the partners.
But why are they even invading anyway? Do they need the extra land? Well, they have like 9 billion kilometers of land. Like, I don't get it.
And I think this dialogue had to be a little bit earlier to understand where we are. Like, you know, I don't remember exactly, but like President Reagan said that peace.
Okay. Vladimir Putin wants USSR back in its prime days. Okay. I want NoPixel 3.0 in its prime days. Sometimes things fall and they don't come back. It is what it is. The Roman Empire. I play AoE 4, I play the whole Roman Empire. It'll never be the same as the actual Roman Empire.
It's not just
why I play a game,
an absent the war. Yes, we're speaking about just and lasting peace, about freedom, about justice, about human rights. And that's why I said that I think so, that ceasefire, and you know Putin, he broken 25 times ceasefire during all these years, 10 years.
So I'm not hearing from you, Mr. President, a thought that you owe the president an apology.
No, I respect President and I respect American people. And if, I don't know, if I think that we have to be very open and very honest. And I'm not sure that we...
Classic, the shit told him to say, I apologize if I came across the wrong way. It wasn't my intention. Boom. Boom. Checkmate. Case closed. Argument diffused. Okay. Breakup saved.
He did something bad. I think maybe sometimes some things we have to discuss out of media, with all respect to democracy and to a free media. But there are things that where we have to understand the position of Ukraine and Ukrainians. And I think that is the most important thing. Yes, we are partners. You know, we are very close partners. We have to be fair. We have to be very free.
I'm told that you were told multiple times from lawmakers on Capitol Hill and the White House to make today about the minerals deal and the economic deal, and then get it signed and let negotiations play out over security guarantees step by step.
Chad, what minerals?
Is that true?
I said that we have to sign this document, and we are ready for this, and this will be the first step.
Okay, Chad. Let's really talk about this, Chad, because I think this is dialogue that we don't have a lot these days. I actually agree with Andy Polk. Chad, the UK is that one new player in Risk who thought he could get the entire world by putting one single soldier on every piece of land. They spawn on an island. They put one singular little dot everywhere. Like, guys, case closed. Guys, this is too easy. This is world domination. Look, we have the whole world. This is too easy. And then they go back to the island. Now what? Now what?
To security guarantees, but it's not enough. I think so. Maybe I don't know something. I don't know some details. That's why I wanted to share it with the president. My thoughts.
You say that? We gave it back. Nobody gives anything back. Nobody gives it. You couldn't hold it. You couldn't hold it down. You thought you could hold the U.S. Or whatever the fuck. I don't remember the lore. 13 colony lead. How do you blow that, brother? How do you blow a 13 colony lead? That's insane.
Don't care, fix your hair, greaseball.
Okay.
And to hear him again, because he has a plan how to stop Putin. And maybe, as I said, maybe it's out of big conversations, but we have to share it. You know, this is so sensitive. You know, just a ceasefire without security guarantees. This is so sensitive for our people. I'm speaking like a president of a people who are in this struggle 3 years, and they just want to hear that America on our side, and that America will stay with us, not with Russians, with us. That's it. But I'm sure that it will be. This is the first step to security guarantees. Europeans, we don't need to lose them. They are good allies for the United States. The United States is the most or the biggest donator of support and of peace. But we don't need to lose Europe. And they also want to know...
Shut up, France, bankroll most of this shit, no?
Next steps. We have to be very open to understand how to stop the war.
Right. But do you think the public spat in the Oval Office in front of the media served Ukrainians well today?
I think this kind of spat is I mean this this is not good for both sides anyway, and I very open, but I can't change our Ukrainian attitude to Russian, and I don't want they kill us for us. This is very clear. That Americans are the best of our friends, Europeans are the best of our friends, and Putin with Russian, their enemies. And it doesn't mean that we don't want peace. We just want to recognize the reality, the real situation.
President Trump is convinced that you will never sign a deal.
Daily reminder, the people who lose in all this, civilians on both sides, okay? They're just doing their thing, that aren't involved, don't give a fuck about the politics, just doing their thing. And a lot of them, Russians, surely get a lot of backlash and bad PR, and people are unhinged on the internet. They send some weird shit. People. I can see some like Russian CS players that are getting booed on the stage. Who does that, man? You got these guys on the front lines, and even then, like just trying to get by just like you, but they spawn in Russia, so they're a bad person. Weird. It's not an L. It's not an L. What do you want him to do? What do you want to do? Like. You're putting an unfair load, and you wouldn't be any different. Weird shit. Don't do that. Don't do that.
With Vladimir Putin, is he right?
No, I think so. What I think, Ukraine wants peace, and we will have anyway diplomacy. We will have negotiations.
America's get the most hate there. I don't think America cares. Okay, America made slurs, brother. Okay, when they are cornered. They just whip it out. Cornered in an argument, hey, boom. You should see some of these lobbies that I get into in my Dota games. Holy shit, brother.
I always said that.
You should see it.
I think so. It's about just and lasting peace. It means that we have to be very strong at the table of negotiations, and at these negotiations, Ukraine and Russia, like sides of this war, have to be, and the United States and Europe. That's what I said. So we are ready for peace, but we have to be in strong position. What does it mean? Just to know that our army is strong, that our partners with us, and that we have security guarantees. Am I not right?
leaving the White House today, President Trump said this.
He's looking to go on and fight, fight, fight. He wants to come back right now, but I can't do that.
What do you make of that? Do you want to continue fighting? Do you want peace? And if he had the opportunity to go back to the White House right now, would you do it?
No. First of all, we want peace. That's why I'm in the United States. That's why I visited President Trump. And thanks for invitation again. The deal on minerals is the first step to.
I'm trying to sense something here, chat. Is it that Trump wants to end in a ceasefire, or whatever, but by giving some sort of compromise or some sort of concession to Russia, so that they don't feel like egoed out or whatever? That's kind of odd. But I mean,
security guarantees. It's meant for the.
It's harder to make tough calls when you're bankrolled by other people, because I mean, it's kind of like you're the driver in the car, but you're not the only one in the driver's seat. Like there's other chairs. That's what happens when you take an investment in fucking. Well, I mean, I'm just saying it's just how it goes. It's not like I like it or anything. But
the peace, closer to peace. That's why I'm here, and we have. Tough situation. To understand it is to be in Ukraine. You saw it, Brad. You was once. Thank you again. So I think that's very important.
You're saying it's not how it works, but you act like everybody's gonna keep bankrolling it off the fucking guys, all because it's the right thing. At one point, there's gonna be a compromise. Like that's what's gonna happen, I'm sure.
Understand what's going on.
And that sucks because
I respect
gives power to bad
and our people, our civilians who work and support our warriors. I can't say just. Stop. Nobody will stop because everybody afraid that Putin will come back tomorrow. We want just and lasting peace. It's true. We want security guarantees. We raise this topic about NATO the quickest way, but not all the countries are on this side. I said, okay, if not NATO, nobody is pushing. If not NATO, let's build NATO in Ukraine. That's my position. Europeans are ready to have contingents on our territory, boots on the ground. United States thinks maybe to help, maybe USA backstop, have to be just to guarantee that they are with the Europeans. Look at Europe, it's strong, it became stronger, but they also want to have allies like the United States. That's what I said. I just want to understand what the peace. It's not my question, Brad. That is the question from all our people.
You mentioned when I traveled to the front lines with you last year.
You know what's actually crazy? I love when people say, "Oh, dude, too much money in military. Put $0 in why is my $10 going to military?" The same people that say that are like, "Dude, send 1,000 trillion to every nation to help with the wars going on." Brother, well, you cannot have it both ways. It's not something you can have both ways. But I can see how maybe the rock has gone to your brain. It's gone inside.
And this is what you told me back then.
Ah!
Will Ukrainians survive without Congress support? Of course.
How am I? Oh, explain.
Not all of us. It will be tragic.
How am I wrong? Explain. You think that the Americans sending U.S. dollars by fucking stork to Ukraine? I mean, yeah, and they're sending U.S. dollars, yeah, of course. And let me guess, it's old weapons, it's old bombs, it's old javelin, it's old equipment. Okay, so doing all that and sending all that is just free then, guys. Okay, I cannot wait to get my free shit because listen, it's old stuff, and it's free shipping. Send it to me. Chat, send a donation right now, chat. Send me items in your computer, okay? Because it's your old shit. So clearly, I mean, I should have it and it should be free shipping. Please send it.
For all of us, not only for Ukraine.
Who's fronting the bill? Are they fronting the bill? Are they paying for the shipping? Who's paying for the shipping? I'll tell you who's paying for the shipping. You are paying for the shipping. I'm paying for the shipping. Everybody's paying for the shipping. It's not free of charge. Okay, dumb fuck?
Not only for Ukrainians. For all Europe.
Yeah.
So the question today is, can you
parsec when it comes down to rubbing two last brain cells remaining together to make a small spark and perhaps a fire? Not too much fire. I want to cause some sort of brain smoke here. Do you think America's sending US dollars also to Ukraine? And I say, yeah, actually they are, because all this costs money. Good.
Ukraine win this war or hold off Russia without continued U.S. support?
It will be difficult for us. That's why I'm here. That's why we speak about the future negotiations. It will be difficult without your support, but we can't lose our values, our people. We can't lose our freedom. So a lot of people, Russians came to our territory, you know it. Russians came to our houses, and everybody saw it, video, images, a lot of things. They killed so many people just to forget it, just to say that Putin is a great guy.
Having an arsenal, having stuff, having old weapons, having all that, it's something that you paid for. The US dollar paid for, okay? When something has value, it has a monetary equivalent, okay? When you're sending that, it doesn't matter if you're not paying out of pocket right now, that didn't cost me $1. It's still value that's going somewhere else. It's leverage you're losing, it's power. Like, how does that not make any sense for you?
No, without us. We don't want it.
Explain.
That's why we speak about, everybody remembered how it was the first days of the war, how they came. Nobody wants in Ukraine. Yes, of course, nobody will forget it, but nobody wants to have, again, new wave of occupation. That's why when we say, no NATO, what security guarantees can we have? I'm not pushing, we are not pressuring, we're just asking, we're just sharing very clear messages to our friends, to Americans.
Right.
If you stay with us, thank you so much, but let's do the infrastructure of security guarantees. Let's just share with our people, that America stay with us. That's great. We count on it, but just to share it and to say it, that's all.
What will be very helpful is that the average American is kind of branded. Me also. When you use things like security guarantees, some people understand. Not everybody understands it. You're going on an interview like that. You're talking to the world. You're talking to the American people. You can kind of like dumb it down and Americanize the dialogue. You can kind of like intelligence-splain, okay, mansplain it a little bit because I don't get it. What we mean by that is security guarantees, as in making sure that they commit to staying and helping if a breach in contract is made. Boom.
The war end.
Boom.
How do you get
I don't know
to
if that's
a
what
deal?
it is.
You're at a place right now where there is no deal. How do you get it back on track?
I think that Europe is ready for contingents and to help us with financing of big army, such big as we have now. This is our army, is the part of security guarantees. Now we want to find the place for our biggest strategic partner, for the United States, or United States will propose
how degenerative
and how
you are.
the United States
average
will
mega
give us security guarantees, what kind of and
what
what part of volume of security guarantees. And when we will be ready with this, we will come to diplomacy. To diplomacy, yes, with Russians, Europeans, United States, and we. Four of us, I think this is real way, because with weapon, it's too long, it's not enough. We don't have enough weapon to push them out, and we don't see now, for now, we don't see really big volume of new support from the United States, but with all respect again. So for today, we'll be ready with security guarantee. Really, when I say NATO,
it's still a deplorable state of Earth as a planet that we're still, as a civilized species, allowing civilian casualties in political friction. Odd. I think it's just odd.
So it's
I know it's kind of like a rich.
We are focusing on this war.
Like
it's about very understandable
it's
infrastructure of security guarantees, and you see that no NATO countries today, no NATO countries been under attacks.
Senator Lindsey Graham, Republican from South Carolina, he has been a big proponent of you and of Ukraine, said this today after the meeting.
I have never been more proud.
He's just so brave, but you just think that people were going to say, eat the rich, smash them with hammers. We justify a killing if you don't agree with the guy. Kill them, guys. Guys, bang their heads in. Yeah.
Proud of the president. I was
Civilian
very proud
casualties?
of
No.
J.D. Vance.
No. Never,
Standing up
never,
for our
never that.
country.
So brave.
We want to be helpful.
But this guy don't.
What I saw in the Oval Office
Yeah.
was disrespectful.
Not him. I mean,
And I don't know if we can ever do business with Zelenskyy again. He either needs to resign and send somebody over that we can do business with, or he needs to change.
So he says you need to continue, consider.
okay. Who is this?
Or he needs to change.
So he says you need to continue, consider
Also,
resigning.
who's ringing the phone?
Is that on the table?
I don't know if he will be happy after my words. This decision can do only people of Ukraine.
You're not going to step down to do a peace deal.
No, I
Have
was
someone else take over.
always ready. I'm not sure that is a good idea for I mean this such proposals. But anyway, I always said if United States will support NATO, so I think that it's enough for Ukraine. So I think I did all I had to do. And if somebody is not this happy with me, okay. But between us, yes, Americans vote for American president. Each European country vote for their president, and only Ukrainian. With all respect to Lindsay, if I can say Lindsay, we know each other, yes, and only Ukrainians
Democrats
vote
have had
for their president.
Democrats have had the opposite reaction to the Oval Office meeting. Democratic Senator Chris Murphy from Connecticut posted this. What just happened in the Oval Office was a planned ambush designed to help a brutal Russian dictator and hurt America's security. Trump has become Putin's lapdog, and America's global power is hemorrhaging as America sides with dictators over democracy.
Me, when I got absolutely clapped, landslided, and embarrassed in the election, and all I can do is go to Twitter and talk some shit about some shit I'm not involved in because I'm a fucking loser. Hey, hold on a minute.
What an embarrassment.
Hold on.
Do you think the confrontation in the Oval Office today was pre-planned?
True.
Like Senator Murphy suggests?
I don't know.
True.
You don't know. You think maybe?
I don't know. No. I don't. I don't know about it. I think no. I think.
Because I find it lovely that they guys say, hi, Giga Chad, he's called him lapdog, whatever. And these guys behind closed doors, when it's time to fucking make the deals and wiggle in for the next cycle or what the fuck. Oh, please. Guys, what a lapdog. Like, bro, like.
That's why I said.
What? What's the question mark? How am I wrong? How am I wrong? Dude, if you got Chad energy, keep the Chad energy across the border.
I think so. That ceasefire.
Keep
and
the
Putin,
Chad
you broke
energy
25
across the
times.
border. You are not him.
During all these years, 10 years.
So I'm not hearing from you, Mr. President, a thought that you owe the president an apology.
No, I respect the president and I respect American people. And if
Did I just reset the video? Really?
it's really, it doesn't matter, big politicians, yes, when they, for example, say that Ukraine is almost destroyed, that our soldiers run away, that they are not heroes, that Ukraine lost millions of civilians, that his president is dictator, you know? What is the reaction? It's not about me. The reaction is that where is our friendship between Ukraine and the United States? That's it. This is filling. And that's why I do not want to lose our great partners at the United States. And I just said that it's not the first time. I said it by phone, and we had some other conversations, and we had in Munich meetings, and I said, please, be correct. I want to be very polite. Be correct with this number. When you say about the number, each person is important. When you say about 1 million of losses, we don't have any million of losses. When you speak about the territories, maybe some territories and etc., it's not just territory, it's houses, it's people's lives. You know, their fathers, mother, their relatives, grandfather, they died or during this war. Nobody wants to forgive Putin. It's not funny. or fairy tale. This is real life. That's what I said. And when you said it, a lot of times to my big friends who've been here today in our dialogue, and then they again begin to repeat the same things, I think it's not. I mean, that's why I said it's not good way between partners, good partners and friends. That's it. And I think that if journalists...
Okay, then I gotta ask you guys, the more that I would assume that Putin goes further and is involved with all this, it's been years now, right? I mean, the more the compromise, they're gonna ask for more to not lose their ego, right? In the compromise. What they should have cut this at the stem at the beginning so that these kind of like that buffer doesn't become too big. Should fucking no. Everybody should have been super heavy on this. Bang! As soon as it starts, like who does this shit? Boom.
Asking questions to president, with all respect to vice president. I mean, this he has his interviews.
Let me explain, chat. Let me explain. Chat, you sue me, chat, because I'm ugly. Okay, I'm like, what the fuck is this? That is no legal basis. I have to hire a lawyer now. Okay, now I'm spending $5K on a lawyer because I'm ugly or whatever. I don't need this, the real lawsuit. Now it's been 2 years now. I've spent $350,000 on battling this lawsuit. As you guys say, because I'm ugly. I'm like, dude, holy fucking shit, right? Now I want the, if we're gonna say, you know, chat, guys, I'm done, chat, suing with you guys. I'm done with this lawsuit. Let's settle. Okay, how much do you think that I'll want to settle for? At that point, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'll probably want a certain amount, and you'll probably want a certain amount. Do you think that the length of that friction plays a role in how much a settlement is going to be? Absolutely. 100%. That would be very naive to say that it's not.
Shouldn't this dynamic, if you're going to be like this, be behind closed doors? Not...
Of course. And not,
so do you regret that? Are you regretting that happened today?
Regretting?
You don't get it? What I mean is that let's say Putin invaded it, right? The day of, sends a tank, and they go, bang, big, the war says, no. Everybody helps them.
Everything
bing,
ain't black and white.
And then it claps back, right? And they go, okay, yo, hold on. All right, whatever. Like, fuck, right? Do you think that? What? Like, I'm just saying, what the compromise that they would ask to stop that conflict is not the same as the one that they would probably ask now. True or false? She doesn't understand. Okay.
Yes, I think it was not good.
Interesting.
I think it was not good because we had a lot of different dialogues. I'm always open to media, but there are very sensitive things. I just want to be honest, and I just want our partners to understand the situation correctly, and I want to understand everything correctly. That's about us. Not to lose our friendship.
A couple more things. What are the next steps in your mind? Here we are today. What are the next steps?
I think so. United States wanted this deal very much, and we've been not against this deal, but we wanted to understand what parts in security guarantees will take this deal and what next steps. Just again to understand for our people. During the war, what you don't like, even sometimes hate, surprises. It's understandable. Many terrible things this war brought to us. So we don't want any surprises. Yes, that's why we want to be very fair with our partners. And I think this deal, it was prepared.
Okay, this is gonna go in circles. I think I might understand maybe a little bit of it. So what was that? Scuba Ryan says, I said something about this yesterday. I don't think anybody was listening because so many people don't listen to my text anymore. Because I'm the schizo guy. But well, this is not an L take. This is just a little bit.
Yeah, L take, and I apologize in advance. But I couldn't see how niggas got into PewDiePie. I'm sorry. Nah, I agree. I feel like I didn't watch him. When I looked into him, I'll be honest. That might be an L take though. You feel me? It be like that.
See, not everything has to be a statement or a take. Well, there's no opinion to be had about this. There's no opinion, because it doesn't have to be an opinion. It doesn't have to be a take. It's kind of it's just a ignorant comment or statement. It's just gonna be a uneducated in that department take. Okay, fair enough. If you're gonna say question mark, no problem. I said this today, I'll say it again, because I'm not trying to be like a hater or like a oh yeah guys like that. I'm just saying. Not everything was as min-maxed as it is today. Videos back in the days were a lot more organic and grassroots. People didn't know what was successful, what was big, what was going to be viral or popular. People just did things because I want to make a video, I want to play a game. Some formulas ended up being very big or popular and grew popularity. PewDiePie was at the very beginning of a lot of intersecting fields, right? One, videos in general, right? Let's Plays, he literally kind of made that. He popularized that. And he's funny. So he added commentary, gameplay, let's play, variety, right? And it's a concept at the time was very new. So the guy that was doing it really, really well, right? He was hitting a lot of points. So people flocked to him because he was doing something at the best. Nobody else was doing it better at the time. Literally, the guy was doing the thing that was popular the best. It was the best of the best. Literally. So it's not because now we have everything to a Christmas. Guys, here's what we're gonna do today. Today I'm gonna start the stream. I'm gonna do 4 minutes TikTok, 8 minutes of gameplay, but I'm gonna skip the mining. I'm gonna do some off-road mining. I'm only gonna show the dragon fight. Then we're gonna move on. People really like a reaction video. I've already planned it out. My YouTube videos over here. Boom, react, boom. It's all like everything's min-maxed, right? So you can see that now the product isn't as well packaged. The product now is way better packaged than it was back in the days. But that doesn't mean that the product was bad. Doesn't mean that it's, oh dude, how can people like this? Whatever. That was the best. Okay. If it is a question mark because you want to be a bitch ass, I got you, bro. I'm gonna make an argument as yesterday, and it's gonna rally you up. I'm gonna make the exact same comments. Watch this, guys. I don't know how people got into old school rap and like Notorious B.I.G. and like Ice Cube, like whatever that is, and like Tupac. I can't believe people got into that. Like I don't get it. Might be an L take. How do people even like that? I don't get it. Oh, so what I'm saying is that. So at the time in the development of rap or hip hop or that genre of music, right? These were the best of the best, and they're hitting points where the music wasn't as developed. The music wasn't as min-maxed as it is currently for a successful record to be made, right? Does that mean that it's not good? That, oh, it's bad? Absolutely not. So what are we talking about here? You can compare PewDiePie to today's content as old school rap to today's rap. 100%. But when I say that, I'm schizo now. Now I'm the guy, oh, let me guess. This guy's too white to understand. Guys, can we get a skin tone check? Hold on, rap take, denied rap take. Holy shit, man, keep it going. Next.